Alright, this is going to be a public test realm. They, as far as I know, released it today, so I figured, or at least I caught it today. And I think it's going to be phenomenal. This is going to be the build-up and all the resourcing, basically up until 2.1's launched for the True Ladder. There we go, had to retrieve my hero list again, because I opted in to become a seasonal hero. And that's basically compete in all the competitions. So let's go ahead and start the witchy up again. Looking good. I might try a female this time, I don't know. They're pretty creepy too. I will go with just a straight male. And we'll go ahead and make him a seasonal. Uh-oh, no season available, but it's a new button. Alright. So this is just basically their advertisement to you. New features, blah 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 blah. Adventure mode, definitely worth the money. This is what makes it worth it. Adventure mode is tight. But there's new difficulty settings, introducing Loot 2.0, X Loot as I call it. Introduced on the Xbox, it made it sell more units, they're gonna go for it. But as you can see, I'm completely fresh start. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Expert. And there's my game settings again. So basically with this last update, if you choose to opt in on it, then as you can see, that's a completely brand new original custom banner. And that's probably for the season beginning. But now you can actually choose your PTR copy right from the beginning, and looks like there's Europe and Asia and the Americas. We're going to go ahead and do the Americas. And we'll go ahead and do a copy. And this is going to bring my original Witch Doctor back. So I'm going to stop for a second until I log in, and I'll jump right back in. Bam! There he is on the Souls of the Dead campaign, which is awesome, because I believe we're still into our PTR, and we are. So let's see. Will it let me bring back multiple heroes? Yes, it will. I'm going to go ahead and start with my Witch Doctor, though. Let's go ahead and set these sound options up, too. There we go. You guys might be able to actually hear me talk now. Apply accept. So basically, this is the public trials of their new realms. Basically, Minecraft started this when they introduced their own servers. So everyone's trying to get a nice little fresh jump start on everything. And this way, you can actually compete, and when 2.1 launches, you'll have probably some goodies. So we'll see what it does. It's going to start us in Act 5, normal, it looks like it wants to. And now since this isn't optimized yet, the load times are probably going to be a little slower. It's just everyone's connecting to a different server this time. There we go, Legends of Brawl and Pattern Patterns. Bam! All my Cheevos are going to pop here. Exactly. So this is, it could be a little bit of a run here. There we go, friends benefits. Gotta love playing with buddies. So as you can see from all my achievements popping again, this is basically a brand new, fresh start. So if you guys want to get into Diablo 3 right now, there's going to be players like me that do have the equipment and everything. We've been grinding for a while, waiting for this to happen. But now we're going to be able to publicly go and compete on leaderboard statuses and everything. And I'm sure there's going to be really cool rewards associated, such as maybe a freebie for being a first day user of the service. There's always something like that tied into games nowadays. And it gives you a nice little review of your achievements popping. So let's go ahead and just continue letting them go. And I actually have to reconfigure all my game settings. So give me just a second here, actually. I might cut this out, might leave it in. But this is the key bindings I like to use. So we want to bring up our inventory, not only with I, but also with C will be E. And our skills menu I don't set. Our quests is Q. Our journals I usually don't set. I set my follower to R, so I can hit E and R and it opens both menus for easy inventory management between. Toggle zooms I put on the mouse. I don't use the Paragon bar. I can use that through menu if they don't change it. And then all my action skills go to my A, S, D, F keys. And my potion goes to my W. And I also set another potion on my mouse, just in case. You never know when you're going to want to hit buttons. And the banners, I'll go ahead and put, we'll do a C on the banner drop. And we also want to change our items so we can toggle when we see them appear on the battlefield. That's all the talk commands. Here we go. Show items tooltip on ground. Wow, and they won't actually let you toggle the tooltip anymore. But items on ground is either the Alt key, which is very awkward to press, or the space bar. It works great. Let's see. We're going to have a full HUD. Show icons for dropped items? No. That's when you see the little physical representation icon instead of the actual name. But a lot of the things have unique names, so I like to read it before I pick it up oftentimes. And I usually have my toggle to, push to on off. So when I hit spacebar now, it will toggle viewing items visually or not. And that might have killed the achievement train there. But that's okay. We didn't need to see all that, did we? So we're looking for the Soul Crucible. And it probably put me on one of the last missions, so I'm going to see if we can't go into adventure mode in this new public use realm. There we go. Yeah, so there's the full list there. It actually popped them all up. So it's quite a bit. If you've been playing Diablo 3 at all, when you get this next update, you are going to receive all those again. But basically all that's telling us is it's going to be a nice little change to pace. I can go right back to my torment since I copied my account over. And we'll go ahead and start game. And this is all in preparation of the 2.1.0 launch. I kind of put that in my video tags there in the beginning. And actually it looked like it was connecting to a server there, so we might have some random people just pop in and join us at some point or another. We'll see. And there's the achievement pops are going to keep going here. But as you can tell, I didn't lose any of my items on the update. I still have way too many gems than I could ever deal with, besides Topaz. Wish I had more of those. They're always useful. But let's go ahead and do some bounties real quick. This should be pretty fun. Map. I just used the standard map. I need to set that to my mouse button instead of that potion, actually. It looks like Act 3 is giving bonuses. So let's go ahead and do a boss run real quick. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and clear the map this time.
We taught them a lesson.
And for some reason that looks new. I don't know. Those little cages of fire coming out? Quite possibly. I mean, with this next update, you basically have to re-download the entire 10 gigs of game. So I'm sure there's going to be new features thrown without it. And it looks like some of the achievements still have to pop, so I'll have to go into my little screen and check all that status. It might have changed up. I could understand why they'd want to reset it more. But they gotta keep everyone happy. So people like me that want to continue using their default characters, they sure can. But as soon as 2.1 launches, then the new characters begin. You won't be able to just simply copy over. If you start a season character, they're a season character. So they're gonna have separated. That one actually looks pretty cool, little bat there. So it seems like running back through the areas is gonna pop the achievements again. As you can see, I was really into 100%ing stuff as I came through the first time. So with all these updates that do reset achievements, that's just something that's gonna happen. There's some wallers again. As soon as the wall breaks, try to get in and grab up the power. And we need to concentrate on one for now. This guy down here, the gargantuans are on. There we go. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and set my skills a little different here. Let's go ahead and, instead of the sacrifice here where I can blow them all up, as cool as it is, it just doesn't do the power that it should be doing on this high level. I've been thinking about it a while, and what I want to use, went right by it, is a zombie charger and zombie bears. This is devastatingly strong. So let's go ahead and see if that doesn't help us out. Is there a chest up here? There's a vessel. And those hardly ever drop any items, so not too concerned with that. Go ahead and get our charge up again. Let's try these zombies out. These bears should... Oh yeah. They drop some good enough damage there. As you can see, I actually have to use my mana. Oh man. Competitively, it's going to be a good decision for me. Because this attack really... As you can see, I just held it for a few seconds there. And it dropped masses of damage. And while my gargantuan and everything's rolling, it's just going to decimate things. So that works pretty well. There's a hero. Go ahead and see if my zombie charges affect him very much. So they do some okay damage. Nothing to write home about, but if my minions and everything are on it, and I'm using the zombie bears, then should drop some good damage. And all your little hot tools are going to come back up. That's okay for now. There we go though, we already got a, looks like a quiver for a demon hunter. Something arrows. That's why I like to see the words actually hit as the item drops. So then you can kind of tell what class it's for already. Helpful if you're playing multiplayer at least. And there was a rare out of a demonic vessel, so that's always good to see. Might have some good luck with this run. Receiving a legend planned is always a good start. If I could get some more Zunamatsu set items though, that would be where it's at. You can see these zombie bears to these little guys. Decimation. So we're going to go ahead and keep those. I think that does way more damage. And really all I'm using my dogs for right now is basic healing. So most of the time I don't blow them up because I want the healing to continue. So choosing these to have these bears as well, it might actually turn out to be a good change for a little more damage output, along with, you know, I'm maybe even looking for different set items, something that increases my mana regen, or actually the cost of skills is a really good mana saver. Let's go ahead and finish off the spider boss real quick. And you can see the bears really help out with single solo bosses here. As the Witch Doctor, he relies on his summons sometimes, but some of his attacks can be very devastating. Go. Zombie dogs for the win. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to get all the boss achievements. I went through and unlocked a lot of those before this happened, so it's kind of a disappointment. I'm going to have to go back and rework it. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out what this plan is. And it's probably going to be an offhand of some sort. Being a quiver. It'll be orange in color though, so we can kind of just scroll through until we find it. Offhand must be in the weapon category here. Long shot, Umbra Ol. There's the Persuader for the... It's a special Daibo for the monk. There's Archfiend arrows, so it is a quiver. increases attack speed, your critical increase chance, and your damage to elites. So that's pretty good. I like the attack speed. It'd be nice if the critical was damage instead of the chance. But you know, with the 4 magic random properties, there might be a good equivalent chance that you'll actually increase your critical damage as well as that chance to activate. So that's pretty good. We'll go ahead and end it off right there, and